Good morning students. Today we are going to start the unit 4. The theme of the unit is films and theatre. Today we will complete reading a Rendezvous with Ray. Before going to our lesson, look at the trigger page which is called as face sheet. See, here is a picture written Raj Kapoor Shri 420. Now down you have 3 questions. Is this picture a poster, an advertisement or a painting? Justify your option. It is so clear to us that it is a poster because it has a title and 2 persons looking like film actors. We cannot say that it is an advertisement as it does not contain any commercial information, and we cannot say it is a painting because it doesn't look like painting. Now second, who do you think are the person shown in this picture? Yeah, Raj Kapoor Shri 420. The name itself is given. So who is the hero in the film? Raj Kapoor. And the heroine is Nargis. There are 3 heroines. In that, she is the one which is shown in this film poster. So her name is Nargis. What do you think is Shri 420? It might be the name of the film Shri 420. Okay? Now coming to the lesson, Rendezvous with Ray. Why is it called as rendezvous? It is an arranged meeting place. With whom? With Ray. Now, in this we will find right side picture Gaston Roberge. He is a French Canadian priest. Left side, if you observe, there is a picture. He is none other than Satyajit Ray. He is a film director, one of the world's greatest film director. Now coming into our story. It was a unique friendship that developed between a French-Canadian priest and one of the world's greatest film directors and had a singular impact on Bengali film both academically and practically. Okay, so what kind of friendship? Unique friendship. They did not see first each other, but that developed between a Gaston Roberge, who is a French-Canadian priest, and Satyajit Ray, one of the world's greatest film director. And he is from Bengal, so he had a singular impact. Impact meaning influence in Bengali films academically as well as practically. It was en route to India in 1961 at a stopover in New York. The 26-year-old French Gaston Roberge was acquainted with the works of Satyajit Ray through the Apu trilogy. En route to India, on the way. So while travelling, on the way, he had taken a stopover, means a temporary stop or a halt in a long journey. In which place? New York. During that time, his age is 26 years. And when he taken a stop in New York, he was acquainted, means became familiar with the works of Satyajit Ray. How? Through watching the film Apu trilogy. Trilogy, a set of 3 films with same characters or artist is called trilogy. The character name is Apu. He found the world of Apu so fascinating that he saw all 3 films in one sitting. He felt very interesting to watch all the trilogy. So what did he do? All the 3 films in one sitting. So actually when we are interested in any work, we want to continue the work. We never feel bored. In the same manner, when he started watching the film, first part, Automatically, he was attracted to the film, and all the three films were watched by him. There began, after watching the film, there began, what began? His long-standing love affair with people of India and Bengali cinema and culture, which led to path-breaking work in those fields. So immediately it became path-breaking, means fundamental, basic, totally new. He started loving the people. Love affair means that he started loving the culture, Bengali cinema, and the people of India also. It is the latest book, Satyajit Ray Essays, 1970 to 2005, whatever essays were written, a compilation of his essays, means collection or album. We can also say anthology of his essays, as the name suggests, being published by Manohar Publishers, New Delhi. Roberts provides a scholarly, original analysis of Ray's work, giving an insight into the greatness of Ray, both as a person and as an artist. So, inside, deep understanding. After watching the film, he was very much impressed about the Satyajit Ray, and he started to work to know about him. So, scholarly analysis of the Ray's work, which gave him deep understanding into the greatness of Ray, not only as a person, even as an artist. Roberts does not endorse the accusation of Ray's detractors that the master director made his reputation selling India's poverty to the West. He does not endorse, support whoever are saying accusation, allegation, or charging somebody. Who are charging? The detractors. Who are called detractors? People who criticize. They come under as detractors. What did they say? Master director made his reputation, his fame, selling our India's poverty to the West. So he did not support when these detractors, some critics are saying about him. What struck me most was not the material poverty depicted in the film, but the enormous spiritual poverty of some rich people is much more deplorable than material poverty. So what struck him is depicted, described or portrayed or picturized in the films, but the enormous spiritual poverty. So what kind of poverty? Of some rich people. It is spiritual poverty is much deplorable, unacceptable than material poverty which he had shown. He said, Robert does not speak with the arrogance of the West. Never Robert spoke about the behavior of rudeness or people who are showing pride. I was here on a quest to know the world and in the process know myself. I came here, exploration. Quest means a long search. Why he need a long search? To know the world. And in the process know myself. I did not come here to convert. In fact, I am the one who got converted. Actually, he says that I did not come here being a Christian, that I should make others to come into the Christianity. I did not come here to convert any person. Only thing I came is to know about the world. But after coming, I was much impressed with this culture. So he says, I am the one who got converted. But it took him 9 years after reaching Kolkata and joining St. Xavier's College to muster up confidence to meet Ray in person. Muster up confidence is an idiom saying that gain confidence or gather confidence. To meet Satyajit Ray, he don't want to go and saying hi sir or hello. He want to have some information about Satyajit Ray. So he joined in St. Xavier's College. It took him 9 years after reaching Kolkata to gain the confidence to meet Ray in person. Means more information about him he had gathered. Finally, when he was perfect with that, then he is ready to meet him. Although I wanted to meet him right away, immediately, I didn't want to just go and see him like a living piece, like he was a living museum piece. After going there, I don't want to stand like a piece which is in museum. So if you go to a museum, we just watch it and come back. I don't want to be in that. I wanted to prepare myself, get to know his works more. So I want to know about his works, more and more information, so that when we met, there could be a worthwhile dialogue. Excellent, worthwhile meaning meaningful or excellent dialogue, conversation. So that what happens when we meet each other, we can speak more. So I want such kind of information. When they finally met, at last he succeeded in meeting him. It was the beginning of a close friendship that lasted 22 years until Ray's death in 1992. So when they finally met, the beginning of the friendship lasted, continued for how many years? 22 years. Later it may continue, but the poor thing, sad thing is, Ray passed away in 1992. So how many years they had a long friendship? For 22 years. It was a very quiet friendship that developed over the years. So nobody knows that they are very best friends, very quiet friendship. Manikda, as Ray was affectionately called by his friends. So his best friends call him as Manikda, where strangers generally call him as Satyajit Ray. He was a shy person and always very discreet about displaying his emotions, said Roberts. Now he came to know about the feelings, about the great personality Satyajit Ray. Now he is describing about the Satyajit Ray. Who is describing? Roberts is describing to us that he was a very shy person. And he is also discreet, means careful in saying or doing something. He was very discreet about what? Displaying his emotions. So when he is speaking to others, when he is going to show something, so he will be very careful. So we call it as discreet. Though to outsiders, Ray's massive stature, physical and intellectual, might have made him come across as cold, aloof and even intimidating, he was in reality a very simple and unassuming man with a subtle sense of humor. Now coming to outsiders. How do outsiders feel? Coming to friends, everyone knows he was a shy and discreet about displaying his emotions. But whereas outsiders, how do they think? That this man was a massive stature, big. He was looking very great, huge personality. Stature means personality or image. So massive, adjective talking about big, great, huge. Stature meaning image or personality. That is one. Physical and intellectual. So he is a very talented person. Might have made him come across as cold. Come across, met by chance, phrasal verb. Cold, without emotions. So outsiders' feelings, these are all. So without emotions, he was apathetic, they also say. Aloof, not friendly. Means he is going to maintain some distance between the people. And even intimidating, frightening personality. Looks like a threatening personality. He was in reality a very simple and unassuming, very humble man with a subtle, not noticeable sense of humor inside. This is what people are thinking about. Understood? So what are the describing things? Come across as cold, aloof and even intimidating. It was an unspoken arrangement between the two of them to meet on Sundays at 9 a.m. at Ray's residence on Bishop Lefroy Road, Kolkata. See, they do not say that we will meet on Sunday at particular time. So they don't speak. It was an unspoken. because that day is a free time for everyone. Sunday, a little bit relaxation. So Roberts feel that it is a right time to go and meet Satyajit Ray. Rest of the days he will be busy with the work. So it is an unspoken arrangement between two of them. So every Sunday, exact 9 a.m. to meet on Sundays, where in the residence, at residence, on where is that? The address Bishop Lefroy Road, Kolkata. Ray would invite Roberts over for private screenings of his latest film and welcome comments on them. So Roberts was also invited, but not directly when they started their friendship. It took him some time to take him for what private screenings of his latest film, and what he is going to welcome the comments, what he is going to say about the film. Are there any changes in the film? The act of showing a film, all these he used to welcome the comments. But this happened only after the friendship had cemented, means when it became strong and strengthened, then he used to call him for private screenings. But this happened only after their friendship had cemented, for in the early days of their dialogue, Ray's shyness prevented him from talking about his own films. See, early days when they are talking to each other, shyness, already we know he was shy. Shy means afraid of listening to the comments. So he prevented him talking about his own films. He was even shy of receiving compliments, said Roberts. To Robert, the greatest mark of Ray's appreciation for him was that he often addressed the French-speaking priest in Bengali. In Bengali, he had addressed his name. He felt so happy. It is the mark of appreciation for him. In spite of my lack of elegance in that language and the fact that Ray knew both English and Bengali so well, so ability to impress, he is very graceful. So in spite of my lack, Roberts was lack in knowing this language, but Ray knew both languages. One is English, other is Bengali very well. Ray's screenplay manuscript were an art by themselves. Screenplay means script with instructions on acting or film making. Every director used to write the screenplay. They will write a script with instructions. Were an art by themselves, Robert says, handwritten in Bengali. He used to write his manuscript. What is called manuscript? Handwritten document is called manuscript. And he used to write the notes in Bengali with notes in English for his set designers. Actually, he writes handwritten in Bengali, notes in English for set designers, because everyone cannot understand Bengali. So, for set designers with sketches here and there and occasional staff notation of fragments of music, notation, symbol. So, staff notation, symbols to impress the person, the fragments of music he used to make with sketches here and there. One Sunday morning, so that is Sunday again, what happened? Roberts found Ray in a disturbed mood. He was very much disturbed. A few well-known personalities of the city had visited him earlier to go through some of his manuscript. So that is Sunday. Robert did not come because it's not 9 o'clock, exact 9 o'clock he will reach. Before that, a small incident happened. The incident is a well-known personalities, few of them, names are not mentioned, only few, a few well-known personalities of the city had visited him. Why? Asked him to show some of his handwritten documents, manuscript. After they left, Ray found the Charlotta screenplay missing. So he written a script, many scripts were written. So they observed all the scripts. When they left, he had heard. After they left, he found the Charlotta screenplay missing. Ray was almost sure who the culprit was. The culprit meaning the person responsible for a mischief is called as a culprit. So who does the evil things he come under as culprit? He knows who the culprit. Actually, if we were in that place, we immediately will take action. But Satyajit Ray feeling, that is main important here. I asked him whether he was planning to take any action, and he said no, and explained to me that he did not want to hurt the reputation of the person. So when he come to know, Gaston Roberts, when he come to know what the things happened before he come, he explained clearly that his Charlotta screenplay was missing. Now he asked whether he was going to take any action. But Satyajit said, no, I did not want to hurt the reputation of the person. He had a fame in the society. I know who is the culprit, but I am not going to hurt the reputation of the person. I was absolutely stunned by his humane concern, said Roberts. I refers to here Roberts, was totally shocked for his humane concern means showing kind nature, generous nature, said Roberts. Like Rabindranath Tagore, Ray strode his time like a colossus. Walked with long steps. Colossus, extremely important person. He is also like Rabindranath Tagore. Roberts writes, it is as if all Bengal was in Manikda, the rich and the poor, the powerful and the humble, the peasants and the city person, children, teenagers, adults and old people, men and women. He is also compared to, Satyajit Ray was also compared to Rabindranath Tagore because he strode his time like a colossus. Roberts writes, what he writes, it is as if all Bengal was in Manikda. See, very important. What is called as Bengal was in Manikda? Mean the rich, the poor, powerful, humble, peasant, city person, children, teenagers, adults, old people, men and women. Everyone are equal to Satyajit Ray. And he is going to show all the people in his films. Philosophically too. What he says about it philosophically, Roberts feels Ray took off where Tagore signed out. So what did Ray do? Took off where Tagore signed out. If one compares the last major prose piece by Tagore, Sabyatar Sankat, Crisis of Civilization, which he wrote at the beginning of the Second World War, which contains his immortal dictum that in spite of what was happening, it would be a sin to lose faith in man, and the last three films of Ray, Ganshatru, Shaka Prashaka and Agantuk, the analogy becomes clear. So, the major prose piece by Tagore is Sabyatar Sankat. This was written by Tagore at the beginning of the Second World War. In this, it contains immortal dictum. Dictum, a statement that is believed to be true and followed. That in spite of what was happening, it would be a sin to lose faith in man. So we are not supposed to lose the faith in every person, and he showed it in his last three films. The last three films of Ray was Ganshatru, Shaka Prashaka and Agantuk. The analogy becomes clear. So what do you mean by analogy? A comparison or a future that is similar. So it became very clear what he wanted to show, he had shown it. In these three films, Ray was at his most personal, and when some critics saw the films as didactic and verbose, he felt deeply hurt. And these three films, he felt very emotional, and he had taken the three films at his most personal. But when critics, people who start criticizing an art form, they saw the film as didactic designed to teach people a moral lesson and verbose containing more words than needed. So the critics had given comments. What are the two? Didactic and verbose. When he heard, he felt deeply hurt because he had taken those three films to give some message to the public, but they are talking in different way. For in these last films, Satyajit was directly talking to us, conveying his personal message on society and civilization. Why he felt too hurt is because he wanted to convey a personal message about the society and the civilization. If the impulse that motivated his earlier films was aesthetic, in the last three it was self-expression. His impulse, sudden strong wish. Till now, whatever films he has taken, it was like aesthetic, a subject that deals with beauty of art or the art of judging beauty. But the last three films were self-expression. He wanted to convey a message. And there we were denying him his right to speak. And people are not giving a chance to speak something. As the saying goes, no one is a prophet in one's own country, said Roberts. So, what do you mean by no one is a prophet? Any person or thing which is ours is often treated as worthless. And agnostic throughout his life, it is possible. So, when is it possible? He should be an agnostic throughout his life. Roberts feels that in the face of death, Ray was searching for an answer. So, in the face of the death, we can find still Ray is searching for answer. This was suggested by some of the music that he used in Shaka Prashaka. How did Roberts come to know that he was still searching for an answer? In one of his films, Shaka Prashaka, in last three films, in that one of the film, the music, some of the music he used, it is suggesting that he was trying to get the answer, searching for an answer. The last time the two friends met. The last time the two friends met, Ray was in hospital on his deathbed. It was a Sunday and Robert, true to habit, arrived on the dot at 9 a.m. He had grown so weak that he looked frail as a child. I did not stay long, and as I was leaving, Manikda said, "Balo laglo, it was nice." Those were his last words to me, said Roberts. And the last time the two friends met is when Ray was in the hospital on his deathbed. Means he is going to leave the world. So it is called as deathbed. It was Sunday. As Sunday he had a habit of going and meeting him on the dot. On the dot means exact time. What is that exact time? 9 a.m. Now he went to the hospital to meet him. When he looked at Satyajit Ray, he had grown so weak that he looked frail as a child. So how was he? A weak child. Satyajit Ray was compared to a weak child. So he didn't like to stay for longer time to look at his friend in such condition. So he was leaving. Then Manikda immediately said, "Balo laglo" in Bengali language. The meaning of this? It was nice. Those were the last words to me, said Roberts. That is the last time he met. Where did he meet? In the hospital. One important fallout of this friendship was the establishment of Chitrabani, a communication and film institute, the first of its kind in West Bengal, which Roberts founded in 1970 and to which Ray, as a token of friendship, lent his name as co-founder. One important fallout, the result of their friendship is they established, means setting up, the act of forming. What did they form? A Chitrabani. What is called Chitrabani? Communication and Film Institute. That is the first of its kind in West Bengal, where Robert founded. In which year he founded? In 1970, and it is given to Ray as a token of friendship, lent his name as co-founder. First, Ray was in governing body and after few terms readily agreed to be the institute's advisor. So first he used to be ruling. He is the head and he used to take care everything. Later, he himself agreed that I want to be like an advisor for this institution. Roberts arranged most of his initial funding from Canadian agencies. So we need some funds to improve the institution. So he used to bring them from Canada. I had no reservations applying for them, for I feel richer countries in the West are indebted to countries like India, he said. So I don't have any kind of reservations, means getting money on some loans or anything, because they are indebted, means grateful for some help, which they are very thankful. Why? Because richer countries in the West are indebted to countries like India, he said. So they should support the India, as they were in rich condition, they should support our Indians. For 26 years, Roberts was the director of Chitrabani. How many years he had taken? 26 years. Who was the director? Roberts was the director, and under him the institute not only produced important documentary features but also became breeding ground for local talent for filmmaking. So it not only produced important documentary features, it became a breeding ground. What is called breeding ground? Where something develops for local talent, of whom? For filmmaking. This is our lesson. It is taken from Frontline, July 29 to August 11, 2006. Now here is a glossary to you, and comprehension, question and answers you can look in the study material. The textual part will complete in the classroom. Thank you. Have a nice day.